you've mentioned a couple times the HP Learning Studio. Um, that, if I'm not mistaken, is the Sprout device with the camera on it. Does it also have a 3D printer involved in that as
We
well?
do have a 3D printer. It's separate than the Sprout, but yeah, it is involved with it. So
Is that computer tied into
um,
ScreenBeam as well? Do you have that one tied into the HP Learning Studio, the Sprout?
yeah, I do have that one connected in too. And that one's really cool to use with the Sprout because, or with ScreenBeam rather, because with 3D models, uh, you can turn and manipulate the scan of what you've just made on the screen,
Mm-hmm.
and it's on your projector too. So like instead of students collecting around the 24-inch or 27-inch whatever it is screen, now they can all see it. It makes it easier for them to watch as well. So yeah,
Yeah,
you can certainly cast it over that way too.
yeah, and that's really interesting. I was trying to pull up a picture of the Sprout, and I guess this is, if you haven't seen that before, it's right here. I think this is probably the best picture I've got, at least right offhand, of that connection of having this device that when you have that in the room, it's great. But if you're having, like you said, to gather around the room and even put that device, one of the things, if you have to put it in a specific place that's close to your projector, that's what you're limited to. You're stuck in the front of the room. But because it has a wireless card into it, you can actually plug it in anywhere there's power and send that screen up to the front of the room with ScreenBeam, and even have that as one of your Classroom Commander screens, right? I mean, you could connect
Yeah,
the student. Is that how yours is connected, as one of the Classroom Commander clients?
I originally used that one as my the teacher one, but then I'm like, I can't walk around now, so I yeah, now it's a student one. So
Yeah. So you can basically take that, have a student be working on something, and then say, okay, I want the rest of the class to see it, press it on Classroom Commander, and all of a sudden that really cool setup that computer gives you is shared with everybody instantly. And again, that's where we look at this for educators as really seeing this as a multi-level tool, because wireless display by itself, and that's why we use the term enhanced wireless display in this webinar advertisement, because when you compare it to what you can do with your TV, that's great. You can do that at home, but it's not made, that TV is not made for an enterprise environment. And so with things like being able to do extended screen mode, being able to do really live video really well, turn on your camera and have that work really well, be able to have touchback support if you have a touch screen, to be able to do Classroom Commander, to be able to manage these devices. This is what I'm calling enhanced wireless display, because it's not just what you think when you do it on your TV at home. This is a much different experience, and the way that we work, and we won't get into the technical side of that, is much different. And if you're on the webinar, on the call, or if you're watching this later on and you want to find out more about that, please go to screenbeam.com, send us an email, and our contact information will be shared, and be able to see that and to know what the difference is, and we'll be able to get you some devices out to you if you want to do a demo or something like that.